The look of it, the environment. I am a traveler. I'm well cultured, and I love to be able to share every experience that I've had with not just you, but you, and you.
Okay, question?
Okay, so you have a long history in film, television. You've done it all. How important is representation being a woman of color in film and in television?
When you say representation, you mean representation as far as an agent or agency, or representation as Black people in general?
Black people in general. There's been a viral clip going around about the new Little Mermaid, and she's a black girl. And we see all these kids, young black girls, crying, and they're just very emotional because they've never seen a black mermaid. So, just being a woman of color in film and in television, and black people in general, how important is it to see people like you that look like you on television?
Here's what's going on in our world right now. We've been so suppressed and depressed with not only not being able to tell our stories, but in artistry as well. Just even being a woman, being a Black woman, being a minority. And when we get a chance to tell our stories, it's just as important as their stories are. So we have these new movies out like The Woman King, The Little Mermaid, that is depicting women of color, that is a diaspora of colors. We come in so many different varieties: latte, chocolate, dark chocolate, mocha. And it's so refreshing to be able to finally be able to have leading Black women in stories that will be able to tell a generation about the stories that we grew up on. Not really believing in Santa Claus, but believing in the myth of what Santa Claus brings, and being able to see some color there, because maybe, just maybe, perhaps we'll be able to push down that color barrier and be able to see just the story that's being told, and not necessarily the shade and colors of us.
Yes, Lisa Ray, Larry Gardner with VoiceItRadio.com and NerveDJs.com. You inspire so many people. Who was your biggest inspiration?
My biggest inspiration is everyone that's doing anything. Because when you're doing something, you're moving in a direction that's moving forward. There's a focus that's there that's making you move. And so if you're standing still, then that means that you are not moving. You're not moving towards anything. And so I always say that, who am I a fan of? I'm a fan of everyone that's working, because this business is not easy. It's not easy to just, have someone say talk or make me laugh or you're on. You know what I mean? Everybody can get even nervous just having a general conversation. But if you are moving with purpose, you are appointed. And I'd like to feel that I'm anointed in some kind of way as well, because you have to have a little bit of discernment at the same time, because here's the thing. You've been chosen to speak. What you say and what comes out of your mouth is absolutely important. But it has to be important enough to be able to carry the next generation like someone carried it for you before you did your thing. And so I always say that, I have some favorites, and that's people that's on the screen. There's people that I want to work with. There's people that always want to work with me. The collaboration is what I'm interested in. The experience that I'm able to walk away with, and the example in which I can walk in for what I've learned to be able to share with others is what I'm about.
Okay, thanks. Thank you very much.
What would you like to leave this next generation? There's some young people who have their own film society here. What do you want to leave with them? What gem that you want to leave with them to keep them inspired? Don't give up. What is your message to them?
The younger generation, that's kind of a sensitive subject for me, because I'm a new grandmother of 5 years, and so I'm looking at life like totally different now. And we have this thing called social media that we didn't have when I was growing up and I started my career. I had to do my career the old-fashioned way. I was deemed this on my body of work. And now we have social media where you can just turn the camera on yourself and you deem yourself that. But is that really fair? I don't really have my head wrapped around it, because there's so much of keeping it real that's a TMI to me that needs to be toned down. And we need to pay attention to the talent, and not the talentless that just want to be seen. I don't believe in being Insta famous. I believe in pushing the people that have done the work and the hard work, and the people that are going to manifest the dreams and the things that they want to do in their life. There are examples out there that are great examples, but there are also things out there that should be kept to yourself. And so as an older generation, as a middle-aged woman, as a marinated woman, like fine wine, I want to leave with the future people that do it with grace. Do it your way, but do it with some class. I know what the songs say, you know, ratchet, nasty, come on, out. I get it, but keep that at home. Keep that at home. Let us see why you want us to pay attention to you other than just using what mama gave you. Use what God gave you. Use what's in your heart. Use what's here. And I guarantee you, you will be seen.
We got only a few minutes. Let's give her a round of applause.
All right. Woo.
Could you tell everybody who you are and that Miss Lisa Ray is going to be in your film? We're going to show an excerpt of Single Not Searching.
So,
And maybe start off a little bit why it's important to be here today. Tell them your name and spell it for them, please.
okay. I'm Michael Java. That's DJABA. Sounds like Jabba the Hutt from Star Wars. What I just spelled. I'm here. I'm the writer director of Single Not Searching, the movie that has Lisa Ray, who's here today at the film festival, and we're going to show an exclusive 20-minute clip of it tonight. What else do you want to know?
Any questions for him about the film? Tell us what hey, 2 continents.
2 continents, yes. So the film we lensed it in Atlanta and Ghana. It's got so much Afrobeats music. It's a combination of 2 cultures coming together for the first time. So you have Africa and African Americans all as one in this fun rom-com. It's a girls trip. They go to Ghana and a whole bunch of things happen. So that's what I want to share with the world, and that's what we're here to do today.
Yes, Larry Gardner with Voice of Radio again. What was your inspiration to make the film in the first place?
My inspiration. My niece and nephew, they were born and raised in America and were originally from Ghana. So I wanted to make a film that they could relate to as well, showing that we're all the same. That's really where it came from.
Okay.
Are you excited about being in Cleveland? And
It's my first time in Cleveland. It's my first time, so I'm like, I'm excited. I want to see what the night holds for me. 100%. And people need to go check out the movie, which is in AMC theaters. I'm plugging that right now. Across 28 cities across America right now. That's what I'd say. And it's got Lisa Ray, Brady Evans, Erica Pinkett, a bunch of African stars, Asas, Toyin, Choma. Yeah, you better see it.
Okay.
We're showing an excerpt tonight, but on Saturday, 8:40 at Atlas Theater. Say it aloud.
Chica?
Yeah, could you give us a shout out?
Shout out to G Cup. That's it, G Cup.
Yep.
G-Cup, yes.
G Cup. Yeah, that's my shout out. So we're not searching G Cup exclusive, 20 minutes tonight, then the whole movie on Saturday, 7:15 at G Cup exclusive.
Is that like time to go?
That's
Time to go. Turn off the lights, though. All right, Larry H. Gardner about it here at the festival with Lisa Ray and Michael Java. I'm about to go in and enjoy this.
Yeah,
all right.
I'm going to enjoy it. I love it.